Hey everybody, this is Brian from Carving is Fun, and today we're going to go over several different types of gloves. Before we get started, there is a mindset that wearing gloves will prevent you from learning proper knife handling technique. Now, I do agree with that, yes, but for people who are just wanting to get into whittling, they don't want to cut themselves when they're actually trying to learn how to whittle. So it could be a heavy deterrent. I am all for beginners learning to whittle with whittling gloves. It just makes the whole process much more enjoyable. So there are a lot of people that don't need to use them because they've been doing it for so long. That's great. The majority of us aren't that good. So it's good to have a glove to help protect your hands from nicks and cuts and just make it so that your experience is that much better. So let's start off with like some of the stuff that most of us will usually have. Like a regular shop glove, you can get like your regular leather shop gloves. I do recommend getting ones with the reinforced leather fingertips, but even then still, you can see that these ones, they've taken some abuse over the years where they don't hold up too terribly long. Noted that these ones have dried out because I've had these for at least 3 years. So they've had some heavy use. And this one, it's got like a thinner felt-like leather. It easily gets cut. So they're not the best, but they're cheap and they're available everywhere. Now let's go into some of the more like Kevlar reinforced cut resistant gloves. Now these ones you can get online for dirt cheap. They are like $5 each for a pair. Great for beginners. Only downside to them that I find is, I got a piece right here. Like some of the wood, sometimes they'll get stuck in there and they'll stick to your hand, and it gets annoying because the wood will sometimes go through the glove and into the hand, and they'll just get stuck on there. And over time you'll just have like, I have some right there, little bits and pieces all stuck up in your hand. It gets annoying pretty quickly, but then again, they do protect your fingers quite well, much better than your standard shop gloves from my experiences. They're more comfortable, they're more form-fitting. I like them, they're cheap. If you're on a budget, definitely get some of these. A step up, which these ones are my favorite ones that I've purchased. They are cut resistant gloves, specifically the DexFit cut resistant ones, but they have a rubber palm on them, which does two things for you. It helps you keep hold of your wood covering project and prevents the wood from getting stuck up into the fabric right there. It still has the Kevlar reinforced gloves in there, which are great for extra slice protection. Keep in mind, none of these gloves up on here are poke proof. They are slice resistant, which means that they will prevent you from getting too bad of a cut, but the knife can still slice through over time. And then one of my other favorite ones is the leather palmed gloves. These are great for me for working on larger projects, primarily because you lose some dexterity with the leather palm gloves, but I can hold on to my project pretty good, and it's less likely to go through the leather and the reinforced gloves. These are more like welding gloves, which I still found them to be pretty dang cool. With Armor Flex, I like these gloves. They're pretty dang cool. Just like with the rubber lined gloves, I don't get all the debris stuck in them. Some other style gloves out there. This one's like a steel wire reinforced nylon. They're all right. They do have a little bit of slice resistance to them, but they are a bit stiffer and bulkier. I don't like them as much. They're not as form-fitting as the other Kevlar reinforced ones, but they're about the same price. If I had a choice of picking the steel wire reinforced ones versus the Kevlar ones, I'll take the Kevlar gloves any day over these ones. They're just a more enjoyable experience all the way around. Mind you, these guys are like 15 bucks each for the pair. So I do like those a lot better. And then you have some of the other ones, which are like your metal lined reinforced ones. They come with a little basic cotton glove on the inside for comfort, but these ones, they're pretty cool. They're slice resistant. You'll see some people using these for like fillet knives, which is what they're typically used for like people who are doing a lot of cutlery work, cutting fruit and slicing fish. They are a metal mesh glove. They're pretty flexible. They're comfortable enough to wear. Less likely to slice your hand up, but these ones are a little bit more expensive. I think I got these for like $25 for just the one glove. You only get one glove with it. Yeah, they're pretty comfortable. You lose a little bit of dexterity with them because they're kind of bulky, but they help protect your hands. Well, like I said, my personal favorite ones are the Dex Fit Kevlar gloves over there. They're more form-fitting, they're comfortable to wear, and they're not as hot as some of the other ones like the leather ones or the shop gloves. Definitely like these ones. Now you've been seeing this on my other hand here. I like to use some like the finger guard stuff and whatnot. Only problem with the finger guards is they can be loose if you get the cheap ones. And they come off pretty easy. I like using the self-adhering like athletic tape or bandages. Like you can get the rolls like the Ace Wraps, or I've also found these like grip tape stuff that's like a self-adhering grip tape that you can buy for like shop work and whatnot. You can get these for pretty cheap. Like I got this roll for 10 bucks and I can do like all my fingers. I have another one that I have yet to break into as well, so it's like the athletic tape bandage. It's pretty good. These you can get for dirt cheap. I've seen them for like, I don't know, $3 to $5 a roll. You can buy them in bulk as well. Just a good little extra bit of protection for your fingers. These are reusable. I can just take them on and off. I don't have to worry about losing them or anything like that. Like I have several of them where I thought I had misplaced them. I'm not too terribly worried. It's a cheap alternative. Like these guys are $5 to $8 each. I can get a whole roll of these for $8 and I can do all my fingers in both hands, no problem. Definitely a cheaper option. But you'll usually see me using these in conjunction with like a glove on my offhand. But yeah, my preferred picks are going to be like Dex Cut gloves and then just the athletic, self-adhering athletic bandage. Those are going to be my favorite ones. I have a whole bunch of other videos on the channel, mainly reviewing knives and whatnot, and a little bit of carving as well. Thanks for watching. I hope you have yourself a good day.